same scene. That's the overlook. But again, instead of painting it just like it is, you paint it like what you feel that day. I paint it real rough at first. Then I bring it back to my studio in the rough state. And this time I decided to grid it off diagonals. I was thinking diagonals the whole time. And then I did the diagonals with a pencil line. And then I painted each shape the color that's sort of there. And then I always say, what if I did this? What if I did that? And this is the first time I ever did diagonals, because I said, what if I did diagonals instead of verticals? Okay, son of a gun. Came out pretty good. Ta-da! I hide a triangle. Triangles there. My husband gave me that one. Anyway, I hide a triangle because when I first started, I went from painting very realistically. And then I took a class from Joe Parent. And everybody in the class, I thought they were crazy. But he brought on the crazy and the weird to me. It was wonderful. Like I say, weird is wonderful. And I adapted it so well. Anyway, it was just, so I noticed in all the paintings I did in that class, there was a triangle in it. I didn't deliberately put it in it, but there was a triangle. I said, this is good luck. It's like a batter getting up to bat. They got to go a certain movement in order to get it where they want it to go. And so I got to put a triangle in it somewhere. So I hide one in every painting.
Wow.
So I know everybody's going to be looking for the triangle now. Oh, God. It's my symbol, and I remember to put it in. It's in the lower right somewhere.
Right.
Who knows where it is? A lot of times I can't find it either. It's there. I see it's there. Somewhere, if I could find it. I mean, I have a hard time. If I didn't write that down there, I'd never be able to find it. It'll be there, and it's always a sharp triangle. But that's for good luck. Verticals, painted real rough there. I have to start from life. If you work from a photo, it's dead. The fun is taking the picture, not working from a picture. If you're working from life, you're using all your senses. Because it's more than what you see. And if you're working from a photo, you're like this. And I never want to paint like that. Free, I gotta be free. And this barn was real rough, and then I gridded it off, verticals, horizontals, and painted in each square, rectangle, whatever it turned out to be. Sort of the color that was already there. Plus, I do add color. And that house has got to go with the other house. Because I don't want to go back and paint it the same way. So this house, I blew it up. It's called Full House. But the other one that you'll see in there is, I stretched it. And this one is sort of fun too. This was fun. I love to talk about my paintings, yeah. I was on a slope when I painted this. It was by a lake. And son of a gun, I was trying to get level, but I couldn't. And the sun was behind me and my shadow was right on the canvas. Oh crap, how can I paint with my shadow on the canvas? Instead of fighting it, I went with it. Okay, let's paint my shadow, if you insist. So that's how that got there. And that was a lake behind me. Wow. Crazy. Pretty woman. Look else. Everything is wonderful. It's all wonderful. During the pandemic, my backyard, I did one of my painting trips in my backyard had lilies. They used to be the star lilies, but they pollinated my tiger lilies and they came out orange. But they're good.
They're wonderful.
Oh, this was wonderful. I love this house.
One of my favorites.
It was the day before Halloween. There I was in Mount Eagle, Tennessee again. But I thought, let's pretend it's nighttime. It was daytime when I painted it, but it looks like a Halloween house anyway. So just add the moon, made it dark, put a light in the window. It's okay.
I love it.
Beach. Okay, sometimes I call it fracturing the paint. I painted this real rough at the beach again, get it back to my studio, and I used all angles. Every single shape that you see here has been taped off and painted flat, sort of the color that was there. And then I didn't want to bore. I didn't want boring paintings. That'd be awful. So I added bumps. My leftover paint. They call it beach bumps. It's my leftover paint I glued on. But it makes it more interesting. It's more fun. You gotta have a good time.
Yes, you do.
Oh, and this is the same house too, that was blown up like a balloon and stretched. Same house, but this one I wanted it wiggly. Same thing, but do it different. And it's a challenge to do it different. That's the fun of it. This one was wonderful. Okay, cool. It's a skate park near me. What the joy of this was there were kids all around me when I painted it. And I got to see a painter paint. Which, if I was a kid then, that would have been wonderful. So, and they said, put me in. I said, okay. And they made their move, whatever. And each move is called something, but I can't remember the move. So it's okay. So, and it was wonderful. The kids were amazed and I was amazed. Well, it all started with a class with Joe Perrin. He said, bring something next week that's never been done before. Like, what? Never been done before? So I don't know, what am I gonna do? I just started acrylic, changed from oils. I started with oils because I wanted to be a real painter. Okay, then.
Don't we all?
Okay, paint. I don't want to change the paint, but how about with a canvas? What is canvas? Canvas is cloth. What have I been doing with cloth all my life? 4 kids. I've been folding cloth. Why does it have to be flat? That's something a guy thought of. I know. So I thought, what would happen if I folded it? And so I folded the first one, and I stuffed it with dish towels. I mean, it was really crazy. But it came out so good. We had a model that day, and it worked. It's like, this is fun. So that's how the first one started. So from then on, I fold them first. I don't know what's gonna go on them. I have no clue. It's all white. But the folds have gotta look beautiful, even when there's nothing on them. And this particular one, this was a plein air. We were having a plein air show event in Buford. And that's a house down the street next to the mansion. And it was all verticals. I didn't have the top piece on then. I just had all vertical. I saw this house with columns. So I just, those could be columns. Okay. And then when I got back in my studio, the last thing I did was add that top piece. That sort of pulled it together. And you know there's drain pipes in each one of those columns? Yeah, I thought it was when you get out painting, you learn stuff like that. Like I always wanted to know.
Wow.
Okay.
Who knew?
That's right.
And these are great too.
Yeah, and I folded them first. This is from my last painting trip, these small ones. I brought 5 folded ones, not knowing what I was going to put on them. But then I saw the scene, and there it was. It told me what to do. You just go, you can work it out. Carly Hardy, another great artist. She came in, says, I'll sit for you. And so she sat for me. Okay, and the next person was Dennis Prim, who did the ironwork in our building. And his son played the guitar while I did him. So what I'm really doing, I'm balancing as I go. Here, here, here. It's like if you have a couch. If you put a couch in the room, it's a bare room. Put a couch over